Hi, James Janiga here from Trib Nation. So a bunch of changes at Trib Nation. Gone is the flip cam, in is this new Kodak ZI-8, which is great because it's got an external mic and the sound is so much better, and I couldn't stand the way that the sound was on the previous video post, so this should be much better. We've got gone is mostly the sound of my voice on the blog. In is this trove of Tribune voices that are answering your questions, that are explaining behind the scenes of stories that we're putting in the newspaper and online. But still missing is the sound of your voice, which is you know, a lot of the point of Trib Nation, is this chance to have this dialogue between us and you. So let's brainstorm a little bit right now. I'll start off. We've got a couple of community conversations coming up. These are those working lunches that we have inside the Tribune Tower, where we get people around with our reporters and editors and subject matter experts and community leaders to talk about subjects that we cover very frequently in the newspaper and online. A couple that are coming up will be parenting and people with disabilities, which are two areas that we thought right away we could get a good crowd of people together and have a very interesting lunch conversation. What topics would you consider and suggest? Send them to me at tribnation@tribune.com, your topics, and we'll build one of these things around those ideas. Also coming up, we've got a couple of very informal tweet-ups. We've got dates set for those. We're looking at May 21st and June 3rd, but where? So send those ideas for where we can do that to tribnation@tribune.com, and we'll take those into account. The next one should probably be in the city. I'm just talking off the top of my head because the last two or three were out in the suburbs. So we're looking for something that's going to be downtown, easy to access by public transportation or downtown. Or, you know, we can still build these things out into the suburbs and do some other ones. So actually, any idea you have is a good one. Send them to tribnation@tribune.com. You can't lose. You can't lose with me. The other thing is, why not have more of your voice on Trib Nation, on our blog? It's not our blog, it's our blog, right? So send those ideas for a post that's something your group is doing or something that you're watching in the news, questions you have, or thoughts that occur to you as you watch the news, to tribnation@tribune.com, and we'll put together blog posts that we can put online on Trib Nation. We're looking forward to all of these things, and a lot has changed already. It's hard to believe that Trib Nation is actually only a couple of weeks old, maybe a couple of months charitably. You know, a lot has changed. My hair, for one, is much shorter. The sound is much better on these videos. We've got a Trib Photo Nation that started last week, and we've just put on hours ago user-generated content gallery where you can stick your pictures into Trib Photo Nation. So that's very exciting, and even though it's only a couple of hours old, we're already talking about ways to improve that. So this is happening very, very rapidly. The thing that I noticed today and this week is that we need to get more of your voice in here. We need to spend more time with you. So this is that invitation again to talk with us. Look forward to seeing you.